This is my home gym. Since I have turned 44 and I have twins, baby twins, I've decided that I need to take better care of myself so I can have longevity to enjoy the babies' lives. And this is my gym. I've got very little money to spend on stuff like this and the facility. I'm just out here in an old barn for right now, and I'm hoping one day to have a really nice gym. Check out this design I'm gonna put in here. That's what I want it to be. A little bit bigger than that, but that's the design. But I've picked all this stuff up mostly on Marketplace and got some kettlebells at Walmart. You know, this bar, I've been collecting this stuff for years and years, but I wanted to show you my new, I built this thing. This thing is so janky too. It's a crazy story behind that. But I just built my dip machine, dip station. It's not a machine. Just built it out of 2x4s. I was wanting to buy one. It's a hilarious story, but I was wanting to buy one. They were $60. I was like, I just can't spend the money. It's so tight. And I had the screws already. I bought a bunch of screws a long time ago. And I went to Home Depot and bought the cheapest board you can buy, which is the 2x4 studs. And I bought a bunch of those and figured how many I would need, and I brought them home. And I spent several hours building this thing, and then I looked on Facebook Marketplace and there was one for sale in Conway for $25. But now I've got this, and what I'm eventually going to do whenever I am able to make a proper home gym is I'm gonna paint this black, and I'm gonna paint all of the weights. Those weights that were given to me, I'm gonna paint them all black so everything sort of matches. Those orange ones were given to me. But I wanted to share this with you just to let you know that this is 36 inches, 26 inches, 20 inches right there. And these were extra, so I just put an extra brace right there with them touching the ground. So this thing is completely stable. So if you don't have gym equipment, don't have the money, and you've got some screws and you've got a drill, then you can build one of these. And I couldn't even find a skill saw around here, so I used a jigsaw to cut all this. It took forever, but I've got a sturdy place to do dips, so you can do dips. Dips are important exercises, and I don't know if I can demonstrate for you or not because I don't have anything. Well, there's something to hold the camera, but dips are important. And then you can get up there and you can bring your knees up to your chest, and that's a separate workout. And there's probably more workouts. If you've got another workout that I could do on this thing, just let me know. But just wanted to show that to you. And the thing about it is the Apostle Paul said that, like, physical exercise or whatever, however the verse goes, profiteth little. But you got to understand, when he said that during that time, that they walked everywhere. There was lots of physical labor, and not only that, they had more whole foods that they were eating compared to what we're eating today. So you may need something like this. You may need this. I've got a chin-up bar, which is just a old piece of trampoline pipe that's screwed up between two trees. And I've got a couple other things, but most of this stuff, I don't have very much money tied up into all this stuff. Almost every bit of it came from Facebook Marketplace, garage sales, thrift stores, places like that. Just wanted to share that with you, and God bless. Hope you have a great day.